Dogs aren't just pets, they're family. They give us their whole life, their loyalty, their laughter, and even their quiet comfort on the hardest days. But what many people don't realize is that when a dog's final chapter approaches, they often send us subtle farewell signs. These aren't random behaviors, they're their way of saying goodbye, of thanking us for love, and of preparing for peace. If you've ever loved a dog, these moments will stay in your heart forever. Today, we'll uncover the 8 farewell signs dogs send before they die, each one a final whisper of love that you should never ignore. Number 1. The quiet withdrawal. A dog that has always been excited to greet you may suddenly start pulling away, spending more time lying quietly in corners or seeking solitude. This isn't rejection, it's their way of preparing themselves for peace. Just like humans, many dogs sense their time is near, and instead of chasing attention, they conserve their energy. It's heartbreaking to see, but this withdrawal is often a gentle sign of acceptance. They're not angry or sad with you. They're simply making their way toward calmness. If you notice this, the best gift you can give is to sit near them in silence, offering presence without pressure. They find comfort knowing you're close, even if they don't seek constant touch. Number 2. The final gaze. One of the most powerful farewell signs is the long, deep look they give you. It's different from their usual stares. It feels heavier, filled with unspoken words. Many owners describe it as if their dog is trying to memorize their face one last time. This gaze often comes when they're tired, lying down, and their eyes lock on yours as if saying, "Thank you for loving me." It's not just a look, it's their soul reaching out. Dogs don't speak our language, but in this moment, they communicate everything: gratitude, trust, and a final goodbye. When it happens, respond softly, hold their paw, and let them know you feel it too. That moment becomes a memory etched forever. Number 3. Changes in breathing. As a dog's body begins shutting down, their breathing often changes, becoming slower, shallower, or uneven. Sometimes there are long pauses, followed by deep sighs. While this can be distressing to watch, it's actually their body's natural way of slowing down. Dogs aren't scared of this process. In fact, many seem at peace with it. The sound of these breaths may remind you of waves pulling back ashore, steady but fading. It's a farewell sign that their body is gently letting go. If you're present during this stage, keep your hand on them, speak calmly, and let your heartbeat be the rhythm they hear. They find comfort in your steady presence, even as theirs begins to fade. Number 4. Loss of appetite. One of the clearest signs comes when a dog stops eating, even favorite treats they once begged for. This isn't stubbornness, it's their body signaling that it no longer needs fuel. Many owners panic, trying to tempt them with food, but refusing meals at the end of life is natural. Their digestive system slows, and forcing them may only bring discomfort. Instead, this is a farewell gesture, showing they're turning inward, preparing to leave the physical behind. The best response isn't worry, but gentle understanding. Offer water if they want it, but mostly give affection. Sitting beside them while they ignore food tells them you accept their choice, and that love isn't measured by meals, but by moments. Number 5. Seeking one last touch. Even if a dog becomes weaker, many will still find small ways to reach out, resting their head on your lap, nudging your hand, or curling closer than usual. It's not random. It's their way of asking for one last reassurance. At this stage, touch speaks louder than words. A gentle rub behind the ears or a soft hand on their chest calms them like nothing else. This sign is their silent request: stay with me. Dogs live their whole lives craving connection, and in their final days, that bond becomes their greatest comfort. When they lean in for that last touch, give it wholeheartedly. It's a moment you'll carry forever. Number 6. The final wander. Some dogs will suddenly take a slow, wandering walk, sometimes even to a spot they rarely go. It may look random, but often they're searching for a quiet place where they feel safe to let go. In nature, many animals instinctively separate themselves at the end, and dogs carry a hint of that instinct too. This isn't rejection of home, it's choosing a space of peace. If you see your dog take this final wander, don't pull them back in fear. Instead, follow gently, sit with them where they stop, and let them know you'll stay. For them, dying isn't about escape. It's about completing their circle of life in a place of calm. Number 7. A sudden burst of energy. Oddly, some dogs show a brief good day right before passing, eating a little, walking more easily, or wagging their tail with surprising strength. This moment often misleads owners into thinking recovery is near. But in truth, it's their body's last spark of energy before shutting down. Think of it like a candle flickering brightest before it goes out. Dogs use this time to give you a final gift, a chance to see them happy, to feel hope, and to share one last joyful moment. If it happens, embrace it fully. Laugh with them, give them their favorite treat, and let them know they're still your heart. That final burst is their farewell celebration with you. Number 8. Resting in your presence. The clearest and most moving farewell sign is when your dog chooses to rest near you in their final hours. Even if they can no longer play, walk, or eat, they still choose closeness. They may place their head near your feet, or simply lie down where your scent is strongest. This act says everything. I want my last moments with you. Dogs don't fear death the way humans do. They fear being alone. By resting in your presence, they find courage and peace. If this happens, don't rush, don't distract, just be there. In silence, in stillness, you're giving them the most precious gift, not letting them leave this world alone. Saying goodbye to a dog is one of the hardest things a person can ever face. Yet, if you look closely, you'll see that they don't leave us in silence. They send signs through a gaze, a touch, or even a final burst of joy. They aren't just dying. They're telling us, I was loved. I felt safe. And I'll always be with you. Dogs give us everything, even in their last breath. If you're blessed to be there at that moment, remember, it's not just an ending. It's a thank you written in their final heartbeat. And that love never really leaves.